This is a video to correct task for page 157. If you didn't do the task, pause the video, work on it, and then return to check your work. Now, let's read together. So there are some possible outcomes for an aeroplane that is due to arrive at midday tomorrow. So it's late. This is for A. For B, it arrives at 12:35. For C, it arrives before 11:45. D, it arrives at 11:50, and E, it is early. Right. So we know that the expected time for it to arrive is midday. So this is for it. Well, for example, here it's early, right? And here it's late. So these two, it's another way to say 12:35 in this case. So this is a normal time for it to arrive. Now, the first question, are any pairs of these outcomes mutually exclusive? If so, which pair? So as we know that mutually exclusive events cannot happen at the same time. It's impossible for them to happen at the same time. For example, being late and early cannot be happening at the same time. So I can support that A and E are mutually exclusive as well. This is the first pair that I need to state. For example, it arrives at 12:35 and arrives before 11:45. So these two cannot happen at the same time, B and C. Before 11:45, it cannot be 12:35 because 12:35 is after 11:45. For example, this one, 11:45, before 11:45 and after 11:50. So these two are mutually exclusive as well. And D. And after that, well, I can say that it arrives early. It is early and it arrives at 12:35. So these two are mutually exclusive as well, B and E, because 12 or midday is the exact time for it to arrive. So here it's late and here it's early. It cannot happen at the same time. When we say that it arrives late, it arrives before 11:45. Well, yeah, these two cannot happen at the same time. Late, it should be after 12. So here before 11:45, it cannot be late. So A and C. And I'm not sure if I covered all of these, but I think I already wrote an important number of mutually exclusive events. Now, after that, they asked you to write down three mutually exclusive outcomes for when the airplane lands, one of which must happen, one of which must happen. All right, so and they said that you can use different events, even those that are not stated here. But for me, I will be inspired of these, and I will add another third event. So, for example, I will say that A, this is the first event, it is late. E, second event, it's early, and the third event, it's on time. It is on time. So the airplane will be arriving on time, right? Another one, well, maybe I will say that it arrives before 11:45. It arrives after 11:50, and I will say that it arrives at well, I will choose a time between 11:45 and 11:50 because this is 11:45. Well, let me write it like that. This is 11:50 and this is 11:45. So it arrives before 11:45. All this time is accepted. Any time before that is accepted. After 11:50, any time here is accepted. So the time in between is something that cannot happen at the same time with something before 11:45, something after 11:50. So for me, another example is, for example, I can say D, C, and it arrives at, for example, 11, let's say 47, for example. 11:47 is a good time for me. All right, well, I think this is helpful for you. Let me know if you need more help with it, and any questions, just write it in your Google Classroom, or you can ask direct question during the Zoom sessions. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.